just running through me right now. I'm just like, it's like deja vu. It's repeating itself all over again. And you guys are in such an impeccable time and in such the right place for what's about to get ready to happen right down here. I've gone through it. And, you know, the funny thing is, when I came into the business, a good friend of mine asked me to take a look at it, and I was like, no, energy, girls, energy, that's not sexy, no. You know, and I told him no. That was in July, August of 2011, and I actually said no. I almost missed it. But he turned around because of training like people like John Castino, and he called me back and he used those very words we were taught to use. And I said, yeah, I can do you a favor. I can go out and look at your little opportunity and tell you what I think about it, but I'm not going to get involved. And as a matter of fact, I'm not going to ask anybody else to get involved. I'm just coming out to evaluate it for you. I said, you know, I got off the phone and my husband's looking at me. He's like, you're going to another one of those things? I'm like, I'm just going to look at it for a friend. And he says, clearly, Sharia, don't come back with any motions, postage, bills, girdles, none of that stuff. We don't need any more. And I went out and I took a look at the opportunity. Again, I just didn't want to be there. I was sitting up in the front like this, you know, just didn't want to be there. But the information that was shared with me was astounding. All I knew is there was no way I was not going to get involved. And more importantly, I was just trying to figure out how I was going to tell my husband when I got home. Honey, we're doing very power. And from that day, you know, I knew it was something good. I just didn't know how good it was going to be. And I came in September of 2011. I had 3 people. October, I probably went up to a whopping 14 people. Whoa! I was like, okay. November, something started to happen. See, we found out, just like you guys, everything I'm saying is just, it's a mirror of what's getting ready to happen here. We found out, we had a date, like Brad told you. We got a date. We got excited. That organization in November probably went to 300 or 400. By December, it was 900 people. We were scheduled to come on in January of 2012. And what I knew, you know, coming on early, they talked about American Win. I didn't even understand it. But what I figured out is that if people understood it enough, what it was that I was telling them about that American Win product, which I still think is our secret weapon. I think it's just a powerful, powerful piece. And they understood that. They also understood that it was important to have a team of people ready when the power came on. You didn't want to try to go out there where you knew that the energy was coming, trying to build a team. You wanted to have a team in place. So there were a lot of people that had that vision. I had that vision. I was like, if I can have just a couple hundred people when that product comes to Chicago, I'm going to be really, it's just going to be fascinating. But it was 700, 800, 900 people at that time. And I'm like, oh my goodness, what's happening here? And everybody understood. Everybody knew what was going on. We had people who said, you know, well, I'm just going to wait until the electricity comes, and then I'm going to sign up, and I'll call me when the electricity comes on. No problem, but in the meantime, I'm going to call your mother, your father, your sister, your brother, your cousins, your friends. And I was signing up friends of mine's parents. So they would call me later and go, oh, the electricity's coming in January. I'm going to sign up my mother. Girl, your mother's already in. So you need to sign up with them. As a matter of fact, your mother's a recurring customer, but you wouldn't understand that because you didn't have the vision. So, you want to start talking to people. It is time for you to have a team developed now. You can't wait till that power comes on. The American Win product is an absolutely awesome product. And I'm not a top multi-level marketer, never have been. I've been in a lot of different companies and I've done a lot of different things. But you know, I wasn't the top networker in any of those companies by no means. I've made more in this company here than I've made in any of those other 6 or 7 companies that I've been involved in. So, you know, you don't have to be the smartest person, you know, I went to school, you know, graduated, got a degree, didn't graduate magna cum laude or summa cum laude. I graduated, woo, thank you, Lottie. You don't have to be the smartest person in the bunch. You don't have to be the sharpest knife in the drawer. This is an opportunity that has no barrier for entry, and it's an opportunity for everybody. And what I'm saying to you guys is that from 2011 September to the time that energy came on, there were 2,500 customers. I don't know where they came from. So I said, I'm pretty good. I'm going to call some of those top multi-level marketers that I worked my butt off for all those times that I was in those other companies. But of course, you know, they want to see, well, what you making? And I was like, bam, this is what I'm making. They were like, okay, that's cute, Sharia. Call us next time. We get another check. I'm like, okay. So I knew I had to go to work. Had to go to work. I called my sister here, who's now an area director, and I'm like, you know, I need you to join me. And she's like, I'll clap for her, but she told me no. Okay. She was like, well, no, I don't think I want to do another one of those things. You mean what? One of those things like, you know, multi-million-dollar things like Amway or one of those other companies? Those little things are multi-million-dollar little things. Neighbors watch me going out, oh, you going to your little meeting again? Oh, yeah, I'm going to my little meeting again. You know? But, you know, they came in and they joined me, and our organization starts to grow. It's February, and we're just like, this energy just came, and we're like, man, okay, everything is going good. And then I lost my mother the second week of February, and, you know, we were just devastated. And let me tell you something about income that comes in when you can't go in. From the end of February, March, and April, I did not feel like going in. And I'm telling you, I got paid more money in those months when I couldn't go in because mentally I couldn't get it together. And I couldn't go in, but those checks never stopped coming in. And those checks kept coming in. Because I have an impeccable and an incredible team, those checks kept coming in. I was able to call those people back and circle back around and go, look, take a look at this. And they're saying, okay, you weren't all that when you were with us, and you're making that, we're going to run circles around you. And they started to come. By the time July of last year came, I had like 9,000 people. And you don't have to know a lot of people. You got to know key people.
All right.
Because to date, I've brought in only 43 people into the opportunity that I personally sponsored in. And those 43 people have led me to over 19,000 people. We're rocking and rolling. I'm the area director in February of 2012. And, you know, oh my God, just the checks were off the chain. I'm showing them to all of the other people that were, you know, part of my top five, my Fab Five. And they're like, we want those checks. I'm like, yeah, okay, good. They're striving for area director. What I love about this is that if you want to get what you want, help somebody else get what they want. You go by your phone. But, you know, I showed it to them. I was like enjoying area director, get coded bonuses, I'm all excited. But they wanted to copy out for me, and all five of them went area director. And then Brad says, you know, you're regional. I'm like, why? It was fun there. It's like, would you get a $1,000 car bonus? I'm like, I'll take it. And then, you know, we went along. Everything is going well. And then October comes, and then I lose my dad. So I own a business with my husband. I got 2 businesses running. I got a team with North American Power. I got a kid in college. I got a kid in high school. I got a kid in grammar school. And people tell me they don't have time. The loss of both of my parents, and I still manage with an incredible team to hit regional director. You have no excuses. You have not one excuse. You are dealing with so much, but Atlanta, I'm telling you, I'm not down here for no reason. I'm down here for a reason. And that's because I see what's getting ready to happen. I'm telling you guys, it's like deja vu all over again. When that energy comes, you don't want to be the only person on your team. You want to have 10, 20, 100, 1,000, 2,000, as many people as possible, because you know what? Everybody is down here in your market. You heard all those other places that they said, where are you from? Where are you from? They're down here to look for people who are sick and tired of being sick and tired, and they're looking for an opportunity as well. So either you can take your market, or we're happy to come in from Chicago and take this market, or Detroit, or even Florida, take this market. But you know what? Again, you're in business for yourself, but you're not by yourself. What I love about this company is that we're all a part of a greater team that's going to do a greater good. And you know, just the ownership of the company, you know, you've got to be careful who you're in business with. And we are in with the very best of the very best. So with that said, I just want to say I am excited about what's getting ready to happen here. I want to thank those 2,500 customers of mine and representatives of mine that are already down here. So I'm partnering with a great team. I'm looking forward to doing some great things. And I'll see each and every one of you guys at the tip top.